Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. All right, I wanted to do a really quick kind of channel update, talk about my Boston trip with you guys, show you kind of where I'm at sale-wise, and then I want to show you this really cool pickup that I had this weekend that cost me absolutely nothing. And I'll talk about that at the end of the video here. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about my Boston trip, kind of where I'm at fund-wise. I am sitting right about there, about 640 right now. And as you can tell, that's a pretty significant increase. Again, this is something that I do part-time, maybe an hour a day. That includes my game hunting, my listing, my packing of games, and even recording these videos. An hour a day at most. So I think that's pretty good for somebody who does this part-time. I am getting closer and closer to my goal of $1,000. My sales, I'm telling you, have been insane. I'm already at like $600 in sales, like revenue, and things I'm waiting on payouts for at this point since February 1st, and today's the 6th that I'm recording this. So that's pretty good. That's about $100 a day in sales and revenue. Again, I'm paying fees and I'm waiting for some of this stuff to come in, but it's been pretty great. And I have been grinding so hard to kind of pump some videos out for you guys, to find things to sell. It is taking up all of my free time that is not spent on my family. Things have been crazy. So I had a little time to myself today after work. It's about 4 o'clock right now. My wife is out for a bit, and I was sitting at work thinking about, okay, so I got this time. Do I decide to go out and do more game hunting? Do I go home and film some videos? Do I pack all the games that I have to sell or that I have to ship out, or do I play games? And obviously I chose to be here with you guys. I got to make some videos to share with you all this crazy stuff that's happened to me. And I'll try to break them up into little videos here so they're not too crazy long for you guys. Seems like you guys tend to like the shorter videos because I kind of get to the point. But anyway, that's kind of where the channel is at right now. I did actually, as of today, pass 1,000 subscribers. I'll talk about that in a later video when I'm a little bit more secure in that 1,000, that it's not going to go away, because you never know. You get it fluctuates, right? But yeah, sitting at 1,000, it was such a grind to get here, and I am super thankful for all of you guys who have supported me, most of you since day one, and then those of you that are new. I also really appreciate you guys joining with me in the party here, if you want to call it a party. But we'll talk about that later. Just wanted to give you a quick update about it. But let's talk about this. Now, this is a nice little stack of games. You can probably tell what's going on here. Got a little bit of everything. So I went to the beach this weekend with my daughter. My wife was away for the weekend to get some well-deserved rest. So I took the baby down to the beach to stay with my mom and dad for a little bit. And while I was down there, I got a text from a really good friend of mine. And this is the second time this happened to me this year. So before I tell you the story, make sure that people know, if you're a reseller, if you like games, if you do things that I do, make sure that people know that you enjoy video games, that you will happily take anything that they have. My buddy texted me and said, hey, he had just had a baby, so they're kind of doing some spring cleaning. And he's actually a subscriber, and I guess he was watching some of my videos, and they were getting ready to donate some games. And they said, hey, well, why don't we see if Aaron wants these? So they texted me, and he said, why don't you come over this weekend when you get home, and I'll give you these games for free. And it's a cool stack of stuff here, man. And I know they're watching, and I really appreciate you guys. Again, it was really cool getting to bring my baby over to meet their baby. Just kind of just a cool thing, and then trade off some games and talk about being parents and all that stuff. But yeah, let me dive in and show you what they actually gave me. I'm gonna start with like the newer stuff and kind of work my way to the older stuff here, because it's a pretty good stack. So we're gonna start with, for the Xbox One, we got Titanfall 1 and 2. Both are complete. That's cool. Then we got, for the PS4, we got 4 games here. We got Injustice 2, which is a good one. Nio, however you say that. We got a copy of Overwatch and the Final Fantasy VII Remake for PS4. This is probably my favorite of the bunch. He had always told me that I'm pretty sure the Final Fantasy VII on the PS1 was his favorite game of all time. I remember when I actually picked that up in a thrift store, he mentioned that to me. Now we got the Xbox 360 stuff. So we got a copy of Kinect Training. We got, this is actually slipped in, it's an original Xbox copy of Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. Super cool. 2 more Xbox 360 games. We got Halo 3, ODST complete, and then we got Halo Reach. Super fun, nostalgic games for me. I love both of those. But these next ones, these are the ones that I was the most excited for. Super cool stuff. You guys know that I love Wii U stuff, so anytime I come across it, you know, you see these blue and red, you know what you're getting. So we got Yoshi's Woolly World. This game is so fun. I really enjoy Yoshi's Woolly World. Then we got a copy of Super Mario Maker here. That's complete with the booklet. So we got that. Then we got Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. Super cool. And then my favorite three, I should say, pickups of the whole lot. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Great game. This game is complete. It's got all of the fixins on the inside. We got Super Mario Galaxy here. Also just great games. And then this one, you know, I'll say this. You guys know I've been gaming for a long time, and every now and then I'm hit with games that I have never heard of. And he had a really cool story with this one that I'm going to share with you guys. So it's called Kakuto Kojin for the original Xbox. I think that's how you say it. And he was telling me a really cool story about this one. Apparently this game has been pulled from shelves. It was pulled from shelves a few months after it came out due to some of the music doing some religious stuff in there, and it didn't jive well. So they pulled it off the shelf. So this one is, as he described it, banned. But now we have it. And I've never heard of this game. I never heard that story. So that's the fun thing about being a game collector. Every now and then you're hit with something that you never heard of. You get cool stories. And yeah, so this looks like a Tekken type style fighting game, something like that. And it's an Xbox exclusive. So really cool for me to be able to add something like that to the collection. So all in all, we're looking at probably around $185, $190 in value. Absolutely free from really good friends of mine. So what I'm going to do is keep as much of it as I possibly can and list whatever I already have or don't need. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to show you guys. Lots of cool stuff on the horizon. I'm going to continue updating you guys on my Boston trip and show you kind of where I'm at fund-wise, and continue showing you cool pickups, things that I found. But that's really all I had for you guys today. You can follow me here, subscribe if you like this type of content or game hunting. Or you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram. I'm at The Retro Gaming Collective. Post all kinds of stuff about my collection, pickups, things like that. Even pictures of my dog or my baby or things like that, if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking this out with me. I really appreciate you guys, and happy hunting.